I thought I'd make an image to illustrate the idea of people putting their heads in the sand regarding the oncoming machines taking our jobs, AI and robots. And so I thought I'd do an ostrich putting its head in the sand. But Bing Image Generator kept making a lot of mistakes. For instance, not putting its head in the sand entirely or not at all. Some of them were just completely way off. Some of them didn't really look like robots, but often they just refused to put their heads all the way in the sand. And when they did, I didn't really like the image that much. Here, the head is kind of going in the sand at the wrong place. The robot isn't plausible at all. And, maybe I was trying a little too hard to make it look interesting as far as the robot was concerned, but it wasn't doing what I was really after. Some of them missing wildly and some of them getting kind of close. But I hated the fact that the best ones didn't have their heads in the sand, or the ones that did looked like maybe more of a tumbleweed in this case. And sometimes they just did really strange things, as AI is known to do. Here it looks like the ostrich has defeated the robot. That's not the effect I want. But what I started to think is maybe I should have a natural ostrich with a robotic ostrich coming in the distance. So I went to ChatGPT, which also has DALL-E under the hood, and tried to get it to do it. Again, didn't put the head in the sand for the ostrich. I didn't like the robotic ostrich either. It was doing something weird, and it was kind of trying to put its head in the sand. And then we have some other weird things, like the tree in the background seems to be making the trees far in the distance. It divides them in an unnatural way that is, again, a typical thing that AI images often do. So let's just get rid of the robot for starters, because I don't like that one. How about, okay, that's a robot in the right place, kind of ostrich shaped, but that's not a robot. That looks like something else entirely in a different drawing style. How about this? Well, okay, I kind of like that it's mechanical, but that's not an ostrich. Now it's looking more like an ostrich. I've even got a spaceship in the distance, which I added to think, to convey the idea of more are coming. But I didn't really like the spaceship. And I don't like the way the ostrich is kind of leaning to the side. I don't like its head, which looks just like a ball. So let's work on the spaceships a little bit. Make a fleet. No, that's not a fleet. That's not what I'm after. I want them more distant and a little more differentiation between them. Okay, that's actually what I want for the spaceships. And notice that I've also fixed the background behind that tree. The foreground tree is not doing that weird thing where it affects the background. All that's left is that ostrich looks like it's leaning, and I don't like its head. So, okay, that's not robot ostrich legs. That's just kind of a post. And okay, that's kind of the legs I was after. I can buy those as ostrich legs. I don't like its head. It looks like a ball. That's the head I was after. I'm actually pretty happy with this image now. That took me no more than like 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes to do, but I'm pretty pleased with it.